my favorite thing about you as an artist is the way that you use your voice. In addition to you being a great lyricist and a great songwriter and a great chooser of music and production and all that, the way you flow is very passionate. Sometimes you could be screaming, sometimes sound like you crying, sometimes you whispering, sometimes you know, just the way, like you really...
Only rappers, only like other artists and shit, and people who want to be artists really listen to that shit, I noticed.
Yeah, well, Jasmin Leigh said on our show, if you really love art, you make it.
Yeah.
So even if you're just a fan of it, you making art somehow.
Yeah.
But I feel like the way that you do it is like valleys and peaks. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick does this.
I come from studying, definitely.
Yeah. Just tell me about what you studied to get to that point.
Wayne, Andre, Kanye, most. Yeah. And around the combination of, I went through a lot of swoops in rap. Like I was listening to a lot of Devin the Dude. He's a part of it too. Cause he like Stoner Andre 3000 to me. Well, they put more respect on it. He was way before Andre 3000. But Devin the Dude, definitely. Cause he's clever. And I like the way niggas ride the beat, but I gotta say Wayne and kind of Future. Yeah. Wayne, Future, Boosie, Juvenile, well, less Juvenile, but the way Juve uses his voice too. And then like, I guess I focus more on the sound of certain stuff because most of my favorite rappers to me, I feel like if I wanted to make a verse better than them, I could, but the amount of fucking words y'all putting them shit in motherfuckers, I'm like, I'm straight. I'm like, I'm good, baby.
And that's crazy because when I listen to your music, that's what I like. That's part of what I like about a lot of the songs. I'm like, oh, this is just like, he just giving us pieces of music. Like sometimes you just, you find a pocket. Like I'm just on this pocket for a second. Okay, now I'm in a different pocket. Yeah. Like, and that's what it'd be. It'd be like all these, it would be like a collection of pockets.
Yeah, I feel seen right now. I feel real seen right now.
Now, all of that voice stuff and all of that passion, and you talking about going through something spiritually. You wanted to become a preacher. Is that correct?
Yeah, I wanted to be a preacher for a while. I wanted to be a teacher for a while. I always, as I get older, I'm more okay with like the intent by some of the shit I be doing. I always wanted to do something positive. And maybe it's because my mom told me to be a teacher like my whole life because she was like, it'd be a salary you could have. But after a while, the effect that my teachers have had on me in my life, in school and outside of school, always made me want to do something like that. And I feel like the best way I could do this shit is kind of giving portions of myself and allowing myself to be documented as being like, because I'm like, I used to look up to Master P before I had cable. I'm like, I can't imagine the overexposure that people have. You're gonna have a fucking hero, and somebody's gonna look up to you. So I try to be that to an extent.
The story I heard was it was Outkast, AT-Aliens, make it be like,
man, that album.
Can we talk about Outkast for a second?
That album, all right, all of their shit's great.
Well, you shouted out Southern
Idlewild.
Playalistic Cadillac funk music on
the first time I
West
heard
Savannah
that
joint.
Shit was Chopped and Screwed. The first time I really listened to it was Chopped and Screwed.
Are you talking about AT-Aliens?
Southern Playalistic. Okay. The first time I heard it was like.
And I heard you say Idlewild too.
That was fucking crazy though. Like, so I didn't even know what it really sounded like. I was just like, what is this fucking crazy ass shit? My cousin was playing it. And after that, I got more into it. Like, I already knew about him early in life, and I knew I wanted to be a rapper like as a kid. But around the teenagers, when I really started like I'm telling my mom, I'm like, I'm gonna do this shit, and she's like, Isaiah Rashad, whatever. I'm like, I'm gonna do it. Got on LimeWire, nigga, stole all y'all shit, and just studied it. I'd be at work at like it's a place called Convergence, like DirecTV. I worked in the call center. I'd be on that motherfucker, writing down the lyrics that y'all niggas would say. And I'd be trying to break it down and try to reformulate it. Because my flow was so much like Wayne's that I had to figure out how to undo that shit and build it back up type of shit.
Okay.
It's like sports, like it's like mechanics.
You were a real student of this shit.
Yeah, I love that shit. Yeah. It's just interesting. Yeah. That's why I don't really think it's too much bad rap. Because even bad rap is funny. And
right.
That's true.
Right. You're trying to figure out how they made certain decisions.
Man, I done fucking like been in my room when I was like 15, 16. And just pissed because I couldn't get a verse off. I couldn't finish writing one that I thought was quality. So it took me so long to be okay with hearing what I was saying to the point that when I got there, it was like, whatever. And my process is my process. I don't even examine myself like that. Yeah.
Word.
What we done started.
Look at what we done started. This the people party. When opportunity knocking, then young nigga move that door. Whoa, get your foot stuck in it, call me young, go get it. They can't fuck with it, might as well roll with it. What's the